a great question. You know, I think it took us a while to get going at times, and you know, and we've survived a little bit on some big plays that made a big difference, and we probably weren't as good in the red zone in those games, Mike, as we had been previously. Maybe since the Michigan State game, probably is what you're talking about, right? So we couldn't get it going at times, for one reason or another, and then we made enough plays but not, at certain points, but not enough in the end. Not enough in the end to get it done, and we certainly weren't very good in the 2 minute. By any means, as much as we tried to change it up, or always something always got in our way. And we always talk about, in every successful 2 minute drive, you're gonna face some adversity somewhere along the line. It could be a sack, it could be it could be anything, but you've got to just work through it like it never happened, and overcome it and keep on marching. We never were able to do that.
When you played in the Cap One Bowl, you were basically down to the 5th string running back that year. Are you in the same dire straits this time around, or are you feeling a little different about where you are at running back?
Another great question. I'm trying to, I think for that we had Simmons came back. We had Sam and Simmons for that game. So we were really, we were blessed with 2 deep, I think, at that point. But I think it's probably similar in a lot of ways, John. Marcus has, he's got a lot of experience. At this point, a lot more experience than he thought, than maybe we thought he was gonna have, coming into the year. On the other hand, we were hoping that we'd get him ready faster, even after some things, transpired. But I think we all feel, we feel pretty comfortable. Brad Rogers is a guy who we have a lot of faith in. If we can get him in the game, probably should be in the game a little bit more from time to time, as well. He's a big guy, strong guy who, is doing a nice job at fullback, but also, has the capability in our offense to, get in there and run the zone stuff, and he knows the protections well enough. We can keep him in and count on him to pick up any pressure. But we feel pretty good about where we're at, I think, right now.
Is Keenan capable of giving you what Darrell did? Because I think you're looking to fill that void, obviously.
Keenan Davis is a good football player, and we're going to find out. We'll find out, Mark. I mean, this is where guys that have ability or great players begin to emerge, show what they're capable of doing, and show that they've worked hard for their opportunities by taking advantage of what they have in the ball game. So we have confidence in Keenan, number one. And number two, I think there's a lot of excitement that he gets an opportunity that he's going to do whatever he can to take advantage of it. So I can't answer the overall question because that's like asking again how Marcus would do when you can't be sure. So the proof's going to be in the pudding. How he plays, what we do on the field, what he does on the field is going to really matter. He's made has made big plays in games that probably nobody's even noticed because they haven't ended up maybe necessarily going to the end zone or whatever. But he has done some stuff, and I really like where he's coming from in the run game as well. Becoming a more physical guy that can help those backs out down the field.
Ken, when the team hits a rough patch, it's an